Okay, good morning, everyone. This morning we have a teaching conference from Asia Euro University from Faculty of Business Administration and Tourism. And the subject is Core English 1B, and the conference is about Unit 1, World Languages. And in the study, we will focus on reading, listening, speaking, writing, vocabulary, and grammar. Okay, and all of conference this morning is about feedback, uh, about discussion, about answer, something that respond to video clips that I already sent last week. And I hope everybody have watched and done everything on following my guys on in that video. Okay, so now let's go to study to see something in the books in the unit that we are going to study. Okay, so everyone enjoy with me from now. Okay, look everyone, unit 1. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment, problem again. I'm sorry, problem with slide share. Okay, problem with slide share. Okay, I get enough already. I'm sorry, wait a moment, everybody. I have problem with my slide share. Unit 1, World Languages. Unit 1, World Languages. K8. Okay, everyone here, World Languages, Unit 1. And in this unit, you will learn to talk about different languages, discuss learning languages, say how you do things, ask for clarification, and we also learn grammar, simple present, and present continuous. Okay, everyone, please answer my question. Any of you have watched my video clip and done all exercises guided in the video clips? សូមឆ្លើយសំណួរមួយមិញកញ្ញាឈ្មោះអីថាអត់តន់ភ្លេចទេឈ្មោះនិយាយមិញនិយាយមកខ្ញុំមិញណាគាត់អត់បានមើលទេអូគាត់បាន Ok, chị Thái chẳng giấy bạc môn mà chị Thái ập bạc một phòng. Ok, មានអ្នកណាម្នាក់ក្នុងមានអ្នកណាខ្លះក្នុងចំណោមពួកយើងបានមើលវីដេអូឃ្លីបនិងបានធ្វើលំហាត់តាមវីដេអូឃ្លីប ក្នុងចំណោមពួកយើងណាព្រោះវីដេអូឃ្លីបការរៀនអនឡាញនេះគឺឲ្យយើងរៀនតាមវីដេអូឃ្លីបជាមុនបន្ទាប់មកបានយើងផ្ទៀងផ្ទាត់ជាមួយខ្ញុំពេលជួបក្នុង conference បែបហ្នឹងណាតើបងមានបានមើលទេឆ្លើយមកណាអត់មានបញ្ហាទេបានឬមិនបានណាបើអ្នកណាបានណាព្រោះខ្ញុំជឿក្នុងមួយថ្នាក់អាចយ៉ាងហោចក៏មានអ្នកបានដែរអ្នកណាខ្លះបានធ្វើបានមើលវីដេអូនិងបានធ្វើលំហាត់អូខេ19នាក់ខ្ញុំមិនជឿថាអត់មានម្នាក់សោះទេមែនទេមានទេ
មែនគូ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនចឹងThank you Mr. មិនមើលឈ្មោះអត់ទាន់ណា Mr. អីគេមើលអីបង
វិសាល
អូវិសាលបាទវិសាលវាក្នុង screen របស់ខ្ញុំ load មកតែ plan ជួនកាលមើលឈ្មោះអត់ទាន់ទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងជាដំបូងយើងមើលក្នុង document with translation okay I review a little bit about adjectives about verbs about expression about adverbs you know when you speak a language we can use the adjective showing your ability your how well you speak okay if you are in the basic level you start learning you use basic if you speak not grammatically correct you can say broken for example I'm broken in Chinese it means you speak Chinese but you cannot speak grammatically correct it means you don't speak correct grammar okay and fluent it means that it looks like your native language you can speak fluently informal opposite formal when we speak with friends when we speak with when we speak at home we don't speak formal language we speak informal language and in the verb everyone if you say I can get by in means you just start learning at the beginner level and you speak at the beginner level as well okay hold hands you know may and not and pick up if we say refer to something you just pick something from the ground that someone dropped up something like this but pick up in language it means you don't learn the language at school but you learn the language from the mouths of the people for example you go to Thailand Thai people may teach you to speak sawadikap mean hellos in English okay so you learn by this way we call pick up language and how well you speak yeah you can answer by these adverbs like clearly easily even fluently loudly naturally or normally or quickly or slowly okay when you make conversation with other people and you cannot understand or sometimes you cannot follow him or her speak so you can make clarification by using one of the expression for example I don't understand can you give me an example something like this oh I did not follow you can you say that again please okay or excuse me I didn't catch that okay and sometimes if you don't know a word you can ask something like this I don't understand what this word mean or what the total mean something like this and then sometimes we don't want to speak directly with someone talk to you so especially your teacher your father your mother so you may want to ask someone near you or someone that know the story clearly you can ask like this what are we supposed to do what are we supposed to do okay something like this and then everyone did you hear me clearly everyone hello did you hear me clearly អ្នកទាំងគ្នាស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំច្បាស់ទេ
Yeah, teacher.
Thank you. Would you mind repeating that? Okay. You cannot follow or you did not catch up. You can say, would you mind repeating that? Would you mind repeating that? Okay, something like this. Okay, so back to the lesson, everyone. Now we have the topic. The title is that understanding the language. So one, hello. Two, mahaba. Three, guten tag. Four, hola. Five, ni hao. And six, period. Seven, hola. Eight, konnichiwa. Okay, can you understand? Can you know? Can you recognize all these languages? តើយើងអាចសម្គាល់ភាសាទាំងអស់នេះបានទេទាំងអស់គ្នា Hello refer to English. How about Mahaba? Mahaba. Mahaba refer to what language is it? Okay, I think maybe not all of you understand this. So I tell you the answer. Okay, look everyone. Here, Mahaba is Arabic. And Guten Tag is German. Hola, Portuguese. And Fai, Chinese. Ni hao. And Privet is Russian. And Hola, Spanish. And uh, Konnichiwa, Japanese. So all the language mean hello. When you meet stranger, when you meet new people, you may speak this, right? Like Chinese, ni hao mean hello, ni hao ma mean how are you. I picked up that. I learned from a student who know Chinese and tell me, teach me by mouth, not by lesson or by school. So we call pick up. So I pick up a lot of language, at least 15 languages. I pick up the word hello. Okay, like in Vietnamese, what we say hello. Who can speak Vietnamese? Hello. អ្នកណាចេះនិយាយភាសាវៀតណាមថា hello អ្នកណាចេះមានអ្នកចេះទេអត់ទេ xin chào xin chào xin chào មាន hello ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំគាត់តែ pick up ទេណាដឹងថា pronoun ត្រូវឬអត់ទេព្រោះលើសូជនជាតិវៀតណាមបរៀនខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងណាអូខេ xin chào mean hello. Okay, everyone study the map. Number 1, Russia. Number 2, Germany. Number 3, Mexico. Number 4, Brazil. Number 5, Egypt. Number 6, China. Number 7, Japan. Number 8, New Zealand. So everyone now look exercise 2. We have German is the language with number 2. So you can make sentence like this. German is spoken in Germany. German is spoken in Germany. So, meaning in Khmer ភាសាអាល្លឺម៉ង់និយាយក្នុងប្រទេសអាល្លឺម៉ង់ភាសាខ្លះនិយាយក្នុងប្រទេសផ្សេងដែរដូចជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសមាននិយាយនៅអាមេរិកនិយាយនៅកាណាដាអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចដាក់លេខហើយសរសេរជាប្រយោគបែបហ្នឹងអូខេដាក់លេខហើយសរសេរប្រយោគបែបហ្នឹងអូខេ everyone number 1 oh sorry letter A is number 2 so you can make sentence German is spoken in Germany. Okay, who has done this? Tell me the answer. B, what number? អ្នកណាបានរៀនហើយបានធ្វើលំហាត់តាមវីដេអូ clip ហើយសូមប្រាប់ខ្ញុំជាចម្លើយមកណា B ចម្លើយអី B លេខប្រមាណ B Okay. B លេខប្រមាណ B Hello Any of you have done exercises? Please tell me. Letter B, what number?
Number 2, sir.
Letter B, not number 2. Number 2 already used. Arabic, number. However, thank you for your answer. So, number. Letter B, number. Look at the map. Okay, now listen better then. And listen to the answer and please tell me after that. Okay? ក្នុងនេះចម្លើយរបស់វាមានជាសំឡេងឥឡូវខ្ញុំចាក់ឲ្យស្ដាប់តែហ្មងហើយអ្នកនរចាំឆ្លើយតាមសំឡេងក៏បានណាអូខេចាំស្ដាប់សំឡេងដើម្បីហ្វឹកហាត់ listening របស់យើងផង
1. Page 2. Exercise 2.
A2. German is spoken in Germany.
B5. Arabic is spoken in Egypt.
C4. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil.
D8. English is spoken in New Zealand.
E3. Spanish is spoken in Mexico.
F7. Japanese is spoken in Japan.
G6. Chinese is spoken in China.
H1. Russian is spoken in Russia.
Okay, did you hear clearly? B. Yes, look at the answer, everyone. B5. Arabic is spoken in Egypt. Okay. C4. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil. D8. English is spoken in New Zealand. E3. Spanish is spoken in Mexico. F7. Japanese is spoken in Japan. G6. Chinese is spoken in China. H1. Russian is spoken in Russia. Okay, everyone, if you can recognize the language people speak, please listen with me now and then tell me the answer, speaker 1, speaker 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What language does each person speak? Okay, so listen and tell me the answer.
Exercise 3. 1.
Hi, how are you today? I speak English. What language do you speak?
2.
Bom dia, como vai você? Eu falo português. O que idioma você fala?
3.
こんにちは。お元気ですか？私は日本語を話します。あなたは何語を話しますか？
4.
Здравствуйте, как ваши дела сегодня? Я разговариваю по-русски. На каком языке вы разговариваете?
5. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo hablo español. ¿Qué lenguaje hablas?
6.
你好，你今天怎么样？我说中文，你说什么语言？
7.
مرحبا، كيفك اليوم؟ أنا بتكلم إنجليزي. وأنت؟ ماذا تتكلم؟
Okay.
8.
Hallo, wie geht es dir heute? Ich spreche Deutsch. Welche Sprache sprichst du?
Okay, sorry. How about can you recognize speaker 1 English, speaker 2? Hello, speaker 2. What language? Speaker 3. Speaker 2.
Japan.
Yeah, Japanese. And speaker 4. Do you know speaker 4?
I don't know, teacher.
And speaker 5.
Spanish teacher.
Spanish. Right. Speaker 6.
Chinese.
Chinese.
Language.
Speaker 7. Okay. Yeah, Chinese, right? 7. You're right. Speaker 7. You know that? Speaker 8. Okay. So let's see the answer with me all together. Here, speaker 2, he speak Portuguese. Speaker 3, she speak Japanese. Speaker 4, Japanese. Speaker 5, speaker 4, Russian. Speaker 5, Spanish. Speaker 6, Chinese. Speaker 7, Arabic. Speaker 8, German. Okay. Yes, so you can see the answer. Okay, now go to listening. Before listening, what you need to do is that match the sentence has which sentences have similar meaning. Okay, for example, one with letter E. My native language is Korean, and the similar meaning is the first language I learned is Korean. How about number 2? I speak fluent Korean. Number 3, I speak broken Korean. Number 4, I picked up some Korean on vacation. Speaker 5, I know some Korean slang. Speaker 6, I can get by in Korean. And for letter A, I have basic Korean. B, my Korean is not grammatically correct. C, I speak Korean easily and naturally. D, I know some informal Korean words. E, the first language I learned is Korean. F, I learned some Korean words without studying. Okay, can you match it? Number 2, with what letter? Number 2, with what letter? Can you tell me? Number 2, with letter? I speak fluent Korean. Yes. With letter C. Okay, I speak fluent Korean. Similar to I speak Korean easily and naturally. 3. I speak broken Korean. You know already, broken means not grammatically correct. So, number 3 with letter B. I speak broken Korean mean my Korean is not grammatically correct. Okay. Number 4. I picked up some Korean on vacation. You know already, pick up means you just learn from someone's word, someone's mouth telling you what how to speak something. We call picked up picked up. Okay.
Letter F.
Letter F. Very good. Very good. Letter F. And then I know some Korean slang. Yeah, Lisa.
Don't know, teacher.
Letter D. Right? Yeah, letter D. I know some informal Korean words. Okay, I can get by in Korean.
Homework, teacher.
Homework, homework for me, right? Okay, you are right. Okay, with letter A. So this is you need the vocabulary before listening that we need to learn. Okay, now here native language translate ភាសាកំណើត fluent start ជំនាញ broken និយាយមិនទាន់ត្រូវ grammar pick up រៀនផ្ទាល់មាត់ណាមិនមែនរៀននៅសាលាទេ slang ជាគ្រាមភាសា get by in ចេះកម្រិតដំបូង ចេះត្រឹមកម្រិតដំបូង get by in ហ្នឹងណាចេះត្រឹមកម្រិតដំបូង Okay, everyone, we have listening. There are 2 listening for exercise this 3, 4, and 5. In the listening part 1, the speaking, the spoken between, the speaking, the conversation, I mean, between Amol and Nancy. Okay, they both speak about their ability in speaking languages. Okay, and they also share experience that how they learn the languages. Okay, so in exercise 3, you need to circle the language that each person speak. Okay, you need to circle the language that each person speak. For example, Amal, she speak Arabic. And what the other language does she speak? Remember that don't all answer not correct all, only 4 of them. Okay, so please listen. And then exercise 4, after listening, you have to circle true or false. So you have to circle true or false for question 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then you have to listen to another part of the conversation. And then you know already that they both talk about their ability to speak a language and then how they both learn the languages. So we have 6 questions, and what question belong to each person? Okay, which question belong to each person? And in exercise 1, we have already give you an answer. Do they do grammar exercises? Yeah, but Amal, not Nancy. How about number 2? Speak with friends in person. Amal or Nancy? Surf the internet for website and blogs. Amal or Nancy? Listen to music, watch movies. Amal or Nancy? 5. Write emails and chat with an e-pal. Amal or Nancy? And 6. Read books, magazine, and news articles. Amal or Nancy? So everyone, when you're listening, when you have listening exercise, for example, out of these exercises, follow my instruction. You need to read all information first before listening. So when you listen, you have some idea to answer when you see the question already. ចំណុចរបស់ខ្ញុំប្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចង់បញ្ជាក់ប្រាប់ថាពេលដែលយើងមានរំហាត់អង់គ្លេស listening សូមអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលសំណួរមុនទៅស្ដាប់ទៅងាយស្រួលក្នុងការឆ្លើយណាប៉ុន្តែសូមមើលសំណួរឲ្យលឿនណាកុំឲ្យ YouTube ព្រោះចង្ការគេចែកក្តារយើងអញ្ចឹងណាគេចែកក្តារយើងបំពេញយើងកន្លែងទៅអានយើងស្ដាប់អត់ទាន់ឡើយអញ្ចឹងតម្រាំគេអាចចែកក្តារចប់រៀបចំចាក់សម្លេងនេះយើងអាចមើលអានឹងមក plate ហ្នឹងយើងអាចមើលលឿនស្រួលដល់ពេលយើងស្ដាប់ទៅយើងអាចស្ដាប់បានណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាំស្ដាប់នៅ listening ទី3និងទី4ណា listening ទី3និងទី4ហើយធ្វើលំហាត់ទី3ទី4សម្រាប់ listening ទី3លំហាត់លេខ5គឺសម្រាប់ listening ទី4អូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាំស្ដាប់ដូចតទៅ
3. Exercises 3 and 4.
So, Amal, just how many languages do you speak?
Let me see. 3? No, 4.
4?
Yeah. My native language is Arabic. because that's what my parents speak at home. And I speak fluent French because that's what I spoke at school.
You speak French? I didn't know that. I speak French too.
You do?
Well, I speak broken French. I went to Paris a few years ago on vacation, and I picked up a few expressions and a little slang. Anyway, what are the other two languages?
Well, English, obviously.
Yes, and number 4?
Italian. I'm taking a class on the internet. It's really good.
Italian? That's cool. Wow, you're really good at languages.
Well, so are you. Japanese, English, and what else?
That's all.
No, that's not all. I heard you talking to the waiter at the Chinese restaurant last night.
Oh, no. I'm bad at Chinese. I mean, I can get by, but I'm certainly not fluent.
Exercise 5.
So, do you like studying Italian on the internet? How does that work?
Well, I do grammar exercises and I read news articles. But the best thing is that I listen to songs and watch movies. It's good because it's fun and I don't get bored.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I'd like studying on the internet. How do you practice speaking? I mean, I like talking to people in person. For example, I'm trying to improve my Chinese at the moment, so I meet up with a Chinese friend 2 times a week to practice. And I practice whenever I get a chance, like last night in the restaurant.
That's good. It's important to really talk to people, isn't it?
I think so. And I have a Chinese e-pal.
What's an e-pal?
You know, a friend that I can practice Chinese with on the internet. We chat on the internet and write emails to each other.
Oh, so you do use the internet to study?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's really good too because my Chinese e-pal tells me about interesting websites and blogs in Chinese.
Hey, that's cool.
Yep, and she recommends books and magazines too.
I think I will get an Italian e-pal.
OK ទាំងអស់គ្នាលំហាត់មាន3ហ្នឹងហើយការ listening មាន2ណាអូខេ listening ទី3គឺលំហាត់លេខ3និងលេខ4 listening មួយទៀតគឺលំហាត់លេខ5អញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាំស្ដាប់ម្ដងទៀតចាំចាយម្ដងទៀត
Page 3. Exercise 5.
So, do you like studying Italian on the internet?
Page 3. Exercises 3 and 4.
So, Amal, just how many languages do you speak?
Let me see. 3? No, 4.
4?
Yeah, my native language is Arabic because that's what my parents speak at home. And I speak fluent French because that's what I spoke at school.
You speak French? I didn't know that. I speak French too.
You do?
Well, I speak broken French. I went to Paris a few years ago on vacation, and I picked up a few expressions and a little slang. Anyway, what are the other 2 languages?
Well, English, obviously.
Yes, and number 4?
Italian. I'm taking a class on the internet. It's really good.
Italian? That's cool. Wow, you're really good at languages.
Well, so are you. Japanese, English, and what else?
That's all.
No, that's not all. I heard you talking to the waiter at the Chinese restaurant last night.
Oh, no. I'm bad at Chinese. I mean, I can get by, but I'm certainly not fluent.
Page 3. Exercise 5.
So, do you like studying Italian on the internet? How does that work?
Well, I do grammar exercises and I read news articles. But the best thing is that I listen to songs and watch movies. It's good because it's fun and I don't get bored.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I'd like studying on the internet. How do you practice speaking? I mean, I like talking to people in person. For example, I'm trying to improve my Chinese at the moment, so I meet up with a Chinese friend 2 times a week to practice. And I practice whenever I get a chance, like last night in the restaurant.
That's good. It's important to really talk to people, isn't it?
I think so. And I have a Chinese e-pal.
What's an e-pal?
You know, a friend that I can practice Chinese with on the internet. We chat on the internet and write emails to each other.
Oh, so you do use the internet to study?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's really good too because my Chinese e-pal tells me about interesting websites and blogs in Chinese.
Hey, that's cool.
Yep, and she recommends books and magazines too.
I think I will get an Italian e-pal.
Okay, everyone, you get answer by now. Okay, like Amal, what languages does she speak? What languages can she speak? Yes, she can speak French, English, Arabic, and one more. Tell me one more.
Italian.
Italian, good. Italian. Okay, and how about Nancy? She can speak
Chinese.
Chinese, good. One, three more. Chinese,
French.
French,
Japan.
Japanese, good.
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese, and then English. Yeah, English her native language. Amal her native language Arabic, but she speak French at school, and she speak English with Nancy, and she also learn Italian. And Nancy she speak French, but just picked up the language from Paris. Not learning, just picked up language, and she learned Chinese, and she also speak Japanese. Okay, so exercise true false. Amal's native language is French. True or false?
Fall.
False. Good, thank you. And Nancy studied French in Paris. True or false? Nancy studied French in Paris. True or false?
Fall.
False, yeah. តែគាត់ចេះបារាំងដែរតាមិនគាត់ថា fall
គាត់បានសិក្សាគាត់រៀននិយាយតាមមកតាមគេ
Okay, good, very good. ចេះវិសោគាត់មិនបានរៀនទេគាត់គ្រាន់តែរៀនផ្ទាល់មាត់ណាបើនិយាយពាក្យ study គឺនៅសាលាប៉ុន្តែគាត់ pick up ទេ pick up មានន័យថារៀនផ្ទាល់មាត់ណា pick up. Okay, Nancy pick up slang in French. True or false? គឺ true ណាគាត់ pick up. And then Nancy fluent in Chinese. She said she just get by in. Okay, so false. Now look at how each lady speak or learn the language. Like 1, do grammar exercises, Amal, and speak with friends in person. Okay, Nancy. And surf the internet for websites and blogs. Yes, Nancy. Listen to music and watch movie. Amal, yeah. And write emails and chat with an e-pal. Nancy. Read books, magazines, And new article.
Amol.
Amol, yeah, okay. So you can see that Amol learn the language by do grammar exercises, listen to music and watch movie, and also read books, magazine, and news article. For Nancy, she learn by speak with friends in person, and she also surf the internet for website and blogs, and she also write emails and chat with an email គឺជាមិត្តតាមអ៊ីនធឺណិតដែលយើងមិនដែលស្គាល់គ្នាដោយផ្ទាល់ទេស្គាល់តាមអ៊ីនធឺណិតណា Okay, continue everyone to okay, here we have another listening about vocabulary like easily, like fluently, like quickly, naturally, normally and clearly. ចឹងពាក្យ naturally និងពាក្យ normally បើយើងបកប្រែខ្មែរស្រដៀងគ្នាប៉ុន្តែពាក្យ naturally មានន័យថាយើងជាធម្មជាតិបែបធម្មជាតិមានន័យថាយើងរៀនភាសាចេះតាំងពីកំណើតមកជាភាសាកំណើតតែពេល normally កំណើតក៏បានមិនកំណើតក៏បានភាសាអ្វីដែលយើងរៀនបានស្ទាត់ហើយយើងនិយាយជាធម្មតាបានណាហើយ normally បើ naturally ភាសាហ្នឹងយើងអត់រៀនទេយើងចេះតាំងពីកំណើតមកណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងស្ដាប់ប្រយោគដែលគេអូគូបន្តឲ្យយើងពីក្រោមហើយហើយណាអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចស្ដាប់តែម្ដងគេឲ្យយើងទស្សន៍ទាយប៉ុន្តែយើងមិនបាច់ទស្សន៍ទាយយើងចេះតាមរយៈឯកសារបកប្រែនេះឃើញទេខ្ញុំបានបកប្រែឲ្យនេះ clearly easily fluently loudly naturally normally quickly slowly ហ្នឹងហើយអស់ហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងមិនបាច់ចាំ guess ទេយើងដឹងហើយណាអញ្ចឹងយើងស្ដាប់តែហ្មងស្ដាប់ដើម្បីpractice pronunciation របស់យើងណា Okay. Sedap.
Page 4, Exercise 2. 1. Kumi learns new English expressions easily. She remembers everything she studies. 2.
Carl's mother is Colombian and his father is American. He speaks both Spanish and English fluently.
3. Sometimes my Spanish teacher speaks too quickly. I wish she would speak more slowly. 4.
Tina is Mexican, but she speaks English so naturally, I thought it was her native language.
5. Kim normally speaks English, but when he visits his grandparents, he speaks Korean. 6.
The teacher speaks very clearly. I understand almost everything he says.
Okay, we learn the word like easily, fluently, quickly, naturally, normally, and clearly. And this word we can use them with to describe how well do we speak the language. តើយើងនិយាយភាសាល្អដល់កម្រិតណាណាអូខេឥឡូវយើងមើលពាក្យទាំងអស់នេះ clearly, loudly, naturally, quickly, normally, fluently, easily and slowly អញ្ចឹងយើងបានរៀនខាងលើហើយអញ្ចឹងសូមទាំងអស់គ្នាបំពេញចម្លើយនៅទីនេះមួយអូខេទាំងអស់គ្នាបានបំពេញហើយនៅកន្លែងហ្នឹងបើមិនទាន់ទេបំពេញឥឡូវហ្នឹងតែហ្មង 1. Sometimes the teachers speak very slowly. Example, okay? So the students can understand. And now 2. I can't hear you. Please speak.
Loudly.
Good, loudly. Native speakers are difficult to understand because they often speak very
quickly.
good, very good, very quickly. I speak English with my teacher, but it's more difficult with native speaker.
I speak English normally.
Oh, thank you anyway. អរគុណណាស់អូខេគឺ easily មិនបានយក easily វា opposite មួយ difficult ណាអត់អីទេឲ្យបានឆ្លើយល្អមែនតើណាអូខេត្រូវឬខុសអត់បញ្ហាឲ្យតែបានឆ្លើយ Nick doesn't speak. Do you understand what he says?
Speak clearly.
Okay, good. Nick doesn't speak clearly. Do you understand what he says? One day, after many years of study, I hope to speak English. ថ្ងៃណាមួយបន្ទាប់ពីរៀនច្រើនឆ្នាំខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាខ្ញុំនឹងនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសបាន fluently. Yeah, fluently. I study English every day, but I didn't today. So I normally, right? Normally. ខ្ញុំជាធម្មតាទៅរៀនរាល់ថ្ងៃទេប៉ុន្តែថ្ងៃនេះអត់ទៅអូខេ He doesn't speak English នេះសំពាក្យចុងក្រោយជា homework ណា Your homework naturally He doesn't speak English naturally he still has a strong accent មានន័យថាតង់ឬក៏ការពុតសំឡេងណា Okay, everyone, grammar. Okay, I already explained in the video clips. So now I still explain again, but in a short explanation, just a review. Present simple used with regular. Okay, again. Present simple, or we call simple present. Used with regular activity. Routine, habit, fact, or nature អញ្ចឹងការប្រើ present simple គឺប្រើសម្រាប់សកម្មភាពជាទៀងទាត់សកម្មភាពជាប្រចាំថ្ងៃណាសកម្មភាពជាទម្លាប់ជាការពិតនិងជាលក្ខណៈធម្មជាតិអញ្ចឹងសរុបទៅ present simple មិនបានបញ្ជាក់អំពី present tense ទេគឺគ្រប់យ៉ាងស្ថិតក្នុងលក្ខណៈ permanent ណាលក្ខណៈអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍ Okay, permanent លក្ខណៈ permanent ណាលក្ខណៈ permanent យើងអាចនិយាយកន្លែងនេះលក្ខណៈរបស់ present simple មិនមែនជា present tense នោះទេគឺលក្ខណៈអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍ណាលក្ខណៈអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍តែម្ដងលក្ខណៈរបស់វាអូខេលក្ខណៈអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍អូខេអាហ្នឹងសម្រាប់ present simple ឬក៏ហៅ simple present ទៅពេល present continuous យ៉ាងម៉េចវិញ present continuous គឺលក្ខណៈរបស់វាគឺលក្ខណៈ temporary ឧទាហរណ៍ឥឡូវហ្នឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាកំពុងរៀនអង់គ្លេសមួយខ្ញុំឥឡូវហ្នឹងរៀនអង់គ្លេសមួយខ្ញុំតើរៀនរហូតទេរៀនរហូតតតែថ្ងៃតតែយប់តស្អែកទេអត់ទេអញ្ចឹងយើងប្រើគឺ present continuous លក្ខណៈបណ្ដោះអាសន្នណា temporary លក្ខណៈបណ្ដោះអាសន្នរៀនតែមកយ៉ាងច្រើនម៉ោង10ជាងបន្តិចចប់ហើយណា ยังលក្ខណៈរបស់វាគឺcurrent situation ថាស្ថានភាពបច្ចុប្បន្នឬក៏ at the moment of speaking or recent trend អូខេ recent trend មានន័យថាអ្វីៗគ្រប់យ៉ាងគឺលក្ខណៈបណ្ដោះអាសន្នអញ្ចឹងមានតែ present continuous គេបង្ហាញអំពី present tense ពិតប្រាកដណា present tense ពិតប្រាកដគឺប្រើពាក្យ present អល់តែមើលស្ដាប់ទៅដូចជា present តែពិត present simple មិនមែន present ពិតប្រាកដនោះទេ present ពិតប្រាកដគឺ present continuous ណាគឺប្រាប់អ្វីដែលកំពុងតែកើតពិតតែម្ដងណា real present tense you can say that អូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបញ្យល់ខ្លីតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងណាប៉ុន្តែខ្លីនេះគឺ cover ទាំងអស់គ្រប់ระดับទាំងអស់ហ្មងអ្នកទាំងអស់នេះអាចមើលវីដេអូ clip ទៅបញ្យល់ច្រើនជាងនេះណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលដល់ប្រយោគ2ក្នុងប្រអប់នេះហើយគេឲ្យយើងបញ្យល់ភាពខុសគ្នាវាយ៉ាងម៉េចណាវាខុសទាំងពីរនឹងខុសគ្នាយ៉ាងម៉េចអូខេOkay, look at a pair of sentence. I speak English. And one more time, one more sentence is I am speaking English. So, I speak English and I am speaking English now. What is the difference? The difference is that you generally or permanently speak English for number one. For first sentence, and the second sentence is that I am speaking English now. It means only this time I speak English, but after I finish this time I will speak other language. So English is not my native language like this. Okay, អញ្ចឹងយើងមើលចំណុចខុសគ្នាវាប្រយោគហ្នឹងបើសរសេរក្នុងកុំព្យូទ័រអត់ខុសទេពីព្រោះកុំព្យូទ័រវាមិនស្គាល់ប្រភេទប្រយោគអីមួយណាជាមួយណីទេសរសេរអីក៏ដោយកុំឲ្យតែខុសstructure គឺវាអត់ថាអីទេណាអញ្ចឹងអត្ថន័យវាគ្រាន់ថាបើយើងនិយាយ I speak English អាហ្នឹងវាជាធម្មជាតិជាធម្មតារបស់យើងនិយាយតែអង់គ្លេសហ្នឹងឯងប៉ុន្តែបើយើងនិយាយ I am speaking English គឺនិយាយតែពេលហ្នឹងឯងតិចទៀតនិយាយខ្មែរវិញឯណាអូខេមានន័យថាអញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍ទី2លំហាត់បន្ទាប់អ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចសាកល្បងបញ្យល់ខ្លួនឯងសាកល្បងបញ្យល់ទៅមិត្តភ័ក្តិរបស់យើងអូខេស្ដាប់តាមគំរូរបស់ខ្ញុំបាននិយាយបាញ់មិញណាអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំជួបអ្នកទាំងគ្នានៅពេលនេះគឺត្រូវបានថតទុកហើយអញ្ចឹងអត់បាត់ទេពេលដែលចប់ទៅខ្ញុំនឹងទម្លាក់អ្វីដែលបានបរៀននៅពេលនេះជូនអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នានឹងទទួលបានមេរៀនជាបន្ថែមទៀតបើសិនស្ដាប់នៅពេលជួបផ្ទាល់ហ្នឹងមិនសូវច្បាស់អូខេឥឡូវយើងមើលតទៅមុខទៀត exercise 2 look at the chart when do we use simple present when do we use present continuous ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំបាច់និយាយ color មិញនេះខ្ញុំសង្ខេប color នេះហើយណាអញ្ចឹងទៅមើលទៅលំហាត់លេខ3អ្នកថាធ្វើលំហាត់លេខ3នៅពេលនេះសូមធ្វើនៅពេលហ្នឹងតែម្ដងបានធ្វើហើយនៅពីមុនឬក៏មិនទាន់ទេបើមិនទាន់ធ្វើឥឡូវហ្នឹងហ្មងអូខេមើលឃើញច្បាស់ទេបងប្អូន
ច្បាស់ teacher
បាទខ្ញុំដាក់135ចាអូខេធ្វើនៅពេលនេះធ្វើតែម្ដងទៅតិចទៀតខ្ញុំ check 1នាទីឲ្យធ្វើតែ1នាទីណា2នាទីចា Okay, hello everybody. And number 2, I tell or I am telling. I tell or I am telling. មិនដែរហ៊ានឆ្លើយអត់ហ៊ានទេ ហ៊ានឆ្លើយទេទាំងអស់គ្នាហ៊ានទេ
I tell
I tell very good. I tell មានទៅខ្លាចអីមានអីខុស ខ្លាចខុសទៅណា Okay. I tell. And number 3, do you usually practice or are you usually practicing? គឺ do you usually practice ប្រើ usually ណាអញ្ចឹងទៅប្រើ present simple ហើយនេះក៏អញ្ចឹងដែរប្រើ twice ទៅប្រើ present simple ហើយណាវាបង្ហាញពីចំនួនគេហៅថា regular regular activity. And number 4, យើងមើលពាក្យ now មើលពាក្យ now. Okay.
we sing
We are thinking. We are thinking. យើងមើលពាក្យ now ណាឥឡូវហ្នឹងគឺប្រើ continue ហើយ That's cool មានន័យថាម៉េច That's cool
មានន័យថាអស្ចារ្យ
Okay very good អស្ចារ្យឬលោត្រឹមត្រូវចាំណាគឺជាភាសាដែលគេចំណាំនិយាយ Thank you. Do you usually do you study or are you studying Chinese?
Are you studying?
Good. Are you studying? ហេតុអីដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយមិញរៀនមិនមែនរៀនមករហូតទៅណារៀនតាមមួយរយៈខ្លីឈប់ហើយណាអញ្ចឹងវាបណ្ដោះអាសន្នអញ្ចឹងបណ្ដោះអាសន្នគឺប្រើ continue. Okay. នឹងហេតុផលដែលយើងជ្រើសរើសណា Do you have or are you having friend in China? អានេះអត់បាក់គិតទេពាក្យ have គេមិនប្រើក្នុង continue ទេអញ្ចឹងយើងយក
Do you have
Do you have? Okay. Number 7 និយាយទៅក្នុងការជ្រើសរើសតើអានប្រយោគឲ្យពេញលេញមិនយើងអាចសម្រេចចិត្តត្រូវណា Okay អញ្ចឹងយើងអានមកពេញមក No, not yet. I've never been to China, but I really like to visit. And I'm thinking Chinese is going to be a really important language in the world. អញ្ចឹង important language ជាលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រជាលក្ខណៈអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍ណាអញ្ចឹងយើងយកអីលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រគេយកលក្ខណៈឲ្យតែលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រគឺប្រើ present simple ហើយដូចជាទឹកពុះ100អង្សាឃើញទេអត់អាចនិយាយថាអត់និយាយ continue ទេដូច្នេះតាមហេតុផលនេះយើងគួរយកអី I think good I think Okay អញ្ចឹងយើងធ្វើត្រូវហើយឥឡូវយើងស្ដាប់ដើម្បីយករៀនស្ដាប់សំឡេងគេឲ្យបានច្រើនយើងនឹងធ្វើសំឡេងរបស់យើងដូចគេមិនខានណាអូខេអញ្ចឹង
No អត់ឯទេណាទុកសុំណា
កូនធ្វើទុកកូនឬប្អូនធ្វើទុកអូខេចឹងតអ្នកណាស្ដាប់មកកន្លែងនេះ
Page 5, Exercise 3.
How often do you write to your Chinese e-ball?
Oh, about twice a week. I tell her about my friends, my family, and my hobbies.
And do you usually practice speaking too, or just writing?
Just writing for now. But we are thinking of having an online chat in the future.
That's cool. So why are you studying Chinese? Do you have friends in China?
No, not yet. I've never been to China, but I'd really like to visit. And I think Chinese is going to be a really important language in the future for work.
អូខេអ្នកនរនេះចាំណាលក្ខណៈវេយ្យាករណ៍ present simple នេះគឺលក្ខណៈវាគឺអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍លក្ខណៈសង្ខេបរបស់វាដល់ present continuous លក្ខណៈសង្ខេបរបស់វាគឺបណ្ដោះអាសន្ន temporary ហើយជាលក្ខណៈ present tense ពិតប្រាកដអានោះយើងនិយាយសង្ខេបបើយើងនិយាយលម្អិតជាប្រភេទ regular activity សកម្មភាពទៀងទាត់ routine activity សកម្មភាពប្រចាំ habit ជាទម្លាប់ជា fact ជាការពិតជាលក្ខណៈ nature និងជាលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រណា scientific present continuous គេប្រើលក្ខណៈ current trend current situation ស្ថានភាពបច្ចុប្បន្នហ្នឹងឬក៏ at the moment of speaking ចំពេលកំពុងនិយាយឬក៏នៅក្នុង recent trend និន្នាការថ្មីហ្នឹងនិន្នាការថ្មីហ្នឹងឧទាហរណ៍ថាឥឡូវហ្នឹងគេកំពុងយុទ្ធនាការចាក់វ៉ាក់សាំងដូសទី3អញ្ចឹងយើងអាចនិយាយថា now we are in the campaigning okay we are campaigning the third dose vaccine injection ឃើញទេអាហ្នឹងវាមិនមែនបច្ចុប្បន្ននឹងភ្លាមក៏ពិតមែនប៉ុន្តែវាកំពុងតែធ្វើក្នុងយុទ្ធនាការថ្មីហ្នឹងណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងចប់ពី grammar ហើយអ្នកទាំងអស់អាចមើលវីដេអូ clip ចំពោះអ្នកមើលហើយគឺងាយស្រួលយល់ដល់អ្នកមិនទាន់មើលអាចត្រឡប់ទៅមើលវិញបានមិនអីទេណាយើងមើល reading the written word before reading do all languages use the same alphabet write the correct language beside each writing sample okay like this one Russian how about this one number 2 Chinese number 3 Arabic number 4 Greek man Greek yeah number 5
Korean
Korean number 6
ចា
អត់ដឹងទេណា English number 6 English ពិតលេខ6គេអត់អាន six ហ្មងណាគេអាន sex ប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំអានអញ្ចឹងមានអ្នកមកថែខ្ញុំជាសើចណាតែពិតមិនមែនពាក្យហ្នឹងអាន sex មិន six ហ្មងឯង six ខុសហ្នឹងអាន six មួយបរទេសស្ដាប់បានទេអាន sex អញ្ចឹងស្តៀង sex គេ sex តែដល់ពេលខ្ញុំអានរឿង sex ព្រោះដឹងច្រឡំថាខ្ញុំអាន sex តែពិតខ្ញុំអានយកត្រូវចាំអ្នកនរចាំស្ដាប់គេអានអូខេការអានយើងកុំគិតអាក្រក់មិនអាក្រក់វាពាក្យណាអានមិនត្រូវអានអញ្ចឹងឯណាអូខេរឿងអាក្រក់យើងគិតខ្លួនឯងទេយើង ethnocentrism ភាសាអង់គ្លេសគេថា ethnocentrism មានន័យថាគិតថាខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងវាគ្មានណាល្អដល់ណា ethnocentric you are ethnocentric អ្នកឯងហ្នឹងគិតថាខ្លួនឯងល្អគ្មានណាដល់ណាអ្នកឯងគិតថាគ្មានណាដល់ហ្មងអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសថា you are ethnocentric ឯងហ្នឹងគិតថាខ្លួនអស្ចារ្យតែម្នាក់ឯងហ្នឹងគ្មានណាដល់ទេណាអូខេ ethnocentric now everyone look at what this is we have reading about the history of writing okay and then you need to read and then find the title for each paragraph we have 4 paragraphs paragraph 1 title is already given the origins of writing how about paragraph 2 paragraph 3 paragraph 4 what you title should be with and the title is also some all titles are given like how writing developed modern changes the organization of letters and symbols so everybody listen and try to predict the title and then I will show the answer so start listening now about this reading
Six. Exercise 2. In the distant past, people... Six. Exercise 2. Page 6. Exercise 2. In the distant past, people told stories and sang songs to remember important historical events and cultural traditions. When people started to trade, writing was developed to record information in a more permanent way. Writing first appeared in 4 different places: Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, Iran, and Syria, Egypt, China, and Mesoamerica, modern-day southern Mexico, and much of Central America. Around the world, writing systems developed in different and complex ways. Some writing systems use symbols to represent ideas. For example, in Chinese, the symbol means tortoise. Other languages use symbols to represent syllables or combinations of sounds. In Japanese, the symbols represent the 3 syllables in the Japanese word for hotel, ho-te-ru. Other writing systems developed letters to represent sounds. In the English word cat, each letter represents a sound, k-a-t. Writing systems also differed in the way they were organized for people to read. For example, Greek, and later Latin in all European languages, was written horizontally from left to right, but Arabic was written horizontally from right to left. Traditionally, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean were written vertically from right to left. Nowadays, these languages can also be written horizontally from left to right. This is partially because of the influence of English and the use of computers. Writing systems change over time to adapt to the needs of the people who use them. Recently, internet chatting and text messaging with cell phones are changing the way people use words. People write abbreviations like TTYL for talk to you later, or use numbers to represent words. In Chinese, the numbers 520 sound like the words for I love you, and in English, the numbers 2 and 4 replace the words 2 and 4.
Okay, let me summarize for you in Khmer ឥឡូវខ្ញុំសូមសង្ខេបជាលក្ខណៈបញ្យល់ជាភាសាខ្មែរណាក្នុង paragraph ទី1គឺនិយាយពីដើមកំណើតសំណេរអញ្ចឹងមនុស្សយើងសរសេរសំណេរដើម្បីចងចាំព្រឹត្តិការណ៍ផ្សេងៗប្រពៃណីវប្បធម៌ផ្សេងៗណាហើយនិយាយជារឿងរ៉ាវពីដើមគេសរសេរវត្តសាស្ត្រតាមរយៈរឿងនិទានគេឲ្យរឿងនិទានអញ្ចឹងវាជាវត្តសាស្ត្រមួយអញ្ចឹងបានអ្នកវត្តសាស្ត្រសម័យថ្មីគេតែងសិក្សាវត្តសាស្ត្រតាមរឿងដែលគេសរសេរហើយគេមើលសម័យកាលនៃការរឿងហ្នឹងនិពន្ធនៅពេលណាអញ្ចឹងគេគិតថាសម័យកាលនោះគឺនៅពេលនោះគឺមានសង្គមបែបម៉េចអូខេហើយសំណេរគេរកឃើញនៅ4តំបន់លើពិភពលោកគឺតំបន់ Mesopotamia បច្ចុប្បន្នជាប្រទេសអ៊ីរ៉ាក់អ៊ីរ៉ង់ហ្នឹងហើយនៅប្រទេសអេស៊ីបនៅប្រទេសចិននិងនៅតំបន់ Mesoamerica បច្ចុប្បន្នជាប្រទេសមេស៊ីកូនិងប្រទេសអាមេរិកកណ្ដាលណាហើយប៉ារ៉ាទី2គេនិយាយថាសំណេរលើពិភពលោកគឺខុសគ្នាចែកជា2ប្រព័ន្ធប្រើតួអក្សរនិងប្រព័ន្ធប្រើសញ្ញាប្រព័ន្ធតួអក្សរគឺភាសាគ្រប់ទាំងអស់ដែលគេប្រើប្រព័ន្ធអក្សរប៉ុន្តែប្រព័ន្ធសញ្ញាគឺមានតែ3ភាសាទេប្រើសញ្ញាគឺភាសាជប៉ុនភាសាចិននិងភាសាកូរ៉េអូខេគាត់ប្រើសញ្ញាជាលក្ខណៈសម្គាល់លើសត្វអ្វីមួយឧទាហរណ៍ថាអណ្ដើកគេប្រើសញ្ញារូបរាងដូចអណ្ដើកអញ្ចឹងគូរូបដូចអណ្ដើកហើយហៅថាហ្នឹងអណ្ដើកណាមានក្បាលមានកន្ទុយមានស្នូកយើងមើលក្នុងសំណេរគេសរសេរណាឯរបៀបសរសេរគឺមានប្រព័ន្ធ3លើពិភពលោកនេះប្រព័ន្ធ horizontally left to right horizontally right to left និងប្រព័ន្ធ vertically from right to left មានន័យថាប្រព័ន្ធជួរដេកមើលអានពីស្ដាំមកឆ្វេងនិងប្រព័ន្ធជួរដេកពីឆ្វេងទៅស្ដាំហើយនិងប្រព័ន្ធជួរឈរពីស្ដាំមកឆ្វេងហើយប្រព័ន្ធជួរអីក៏ដោយឥឡូវគេលែងប្រើហើយគេប្រើតែប្រព័ន្ធមួយទេបច្ចុប្បន្នគឺប្រព័ន្ធជួរដេកពីឆ្វេងទៅស្ដាំពីព្រោះដោយសារបច្ចេកវិទ្យាកុំព្យូទ័របើសិនទៅសេខុសប្រព័ន្ធហ្នឹងកុំព្យូទ័រវាអត់ស្គាល់ទេអញ្ចឹងបានភាសាទាំងអស់ទាំងភាសាចិនទាំងភាសាជប៉ុនអីគឺសរសេរតាមវិធីថ្មីគឺសរសេរពីឆ្វេងទៅស្ដាំពីលើចុះក្រោមជួរដេកណាហើយសំណេរឥឡូវកាន់តែវែងឆ្ងាយជាងមុនទៀតដោយសារគេកាត់ពាក្យវែងមកខ្លីឧបមាថាដូចជាអង់គ្លេសថា TTYL ហ្នឹងមកពីពាក្យថា talk to you later ហើយជួនកាលពាក្យ520គឺស្មើនឹង I love you អូខេដូចជាពាក្យ 2 និង 4គេឈប់ពិសេស 2 និង 4គេដាក់លេខ2និងលេខ4តែហ្មងណា 2 4អូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកថាអាចប្រាប់ចំណងជើងបានទេ paragraph 2និយាយពីអ្វី paragraph 2 okay how writing develop oh sorry not how the organization of letters and symbol ហ្នឹងចំណងជើងទី2ចំណងជើងទី3ដល់ដឹងចំណងជើងទី3ចំណងជើងទី3គឺ how writing develop ហើយចុងក្រោយគឺ modern changes អូខេ តែពិតនៅក្នុងអត្ថបទបកប្រែខ្ញុំមានដាក់ចំណងជើងឲ្យស្រេចតែហ្មងអត់មានអ្នកអានបើមានអ្នកអានដឹងណាអូខេមានចំណងជើងឲ្យស្រេចណានេះអូខេអញ្ចឹងចាំស្ដាប់ឡើងវិញម្ដងទៀតដើម្បីបង្កើនសមត្ថភាពការស្ដាប់របស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានិងដើម្បីបង្កើន pronunciation សមត្ថភាព pronunciation
Exercise 2.
In the distant past, people told stories and sang songs to remember important historical events and cultural traditions. When people started to trade, writing was developed to record information in a more permanent way. Writing first appeared in 4 different places: Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, Iran, and Syria, Egypt, China, and Mesoamerica, modern-day southern Mexico, and much of Central America. Around the world, writing systems developed in different and complex ways. Some writing systems use symbols to represent ideas. For example, in Chinese, the symbol means tortoise. Other languages use symbols to represent syllables or combinations of sounds. In Japanese, the symbols represent the 3 syllables in the Japanese word for hotel, ho-te-ru. Other writing systems developed letters to represent sounds. In the English word cat, each letter represents a sound, k-a-t. Writing systems also differed in the way they were organized for people to read. For example, Greek, and later Latin in all European languages, was written horizontally from left to right, but Arabic was written horizontally from right to left. Traditionally, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean were written vertically from right to left. Nowadays, these languages can also be written horizontally from left to right. This is partially because of the influence of English and the use of computers. Writing systems change over time to adapt to the needs of the people who use them. Recently, internet chatting and text messaging with cell phones are changing the way people use words. People write abbreviations like TTYL for talk to you later, or use numbers to represent words. In Chinese, the numbers 520 sound like the words for I love you, and in English, the numbers 2 and 4 replace the words 2 and 4.
Okay, everyone, we have to continue. We have to continue to some more exercises. Okay, now look at true or false, everyone. After reading, check true or false for each statement. Also underline the information in the reading that correspond to the statement. Okay, so 1. The Egyptian invented writing. True or false? False. 2. Humans develop writing to help them remember important information. Okay. Human develops writing to help them remember important information. True or false?
True.
True. Yeah, true. Okay, and then writing system around the world are very similar. True or false? Writing system around the world are very similar.
True.
False. Not true. Writing system គឺខុសគ្នាដូចគ្នាទេណា 4. Chinese uses letters to represent sounds.
True.
True. Very good. True. False. False. អត់ប្រើអក្សរទេគឺប្រើ symbol ណា symbol. Five. Changes in technology influence writing system.
True.
True. Very good. This is a real the real answer. Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone, look at a number of category about writing. Okay. So what thing do you write? Check the boxes. Compare your list with the partner. Okay, អ្នកទាំងនេះមានសរសេរអ្វីខ្លះរាល់ថ្ងៃហ្នឹង Okay អញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យយើង tick ឧទាហរណ៍ថាយើងសរសេរ report យើង tick កន្លែង report ទៅណា Okay អញ្ចឹងសូមអានជូនអ្នកទាំងគ្នា shopping list បញ្ជីទិញទំនិញ meeting notes កំណត់ហេតុប្រជុំ class notes កត់ត្រាមេរៀន emails to friends ផ្ញើ email ទៅកាន់មិត្តភ័ក្តិ notes in my diary សរសេរនៅក្នុងផែនការប្រចាំថ្ងៃ notes for myself សរសេរកំណត់ហេតុខ្លួនឯង text messages on my cell phone សរសេរសារតាមទូរស័ព្ទ instant messages on my computer សារផ្ញើចេញបន្ទាន់តាមកុំព្យូទ័រ letters សរសេរសម្បត្តិ reports for work សរសេររបាយការណ៍សម្រាប់ការងារ essays for college តែងសេចក្តីសម្រាប់មហាវិទ្យាល័យ and other ផ្សេងទៀតអញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍មួយខ្ញុំនិយាយខ្លួនឯងនិយាយខ្លួនខ្ញុំឯណា shopping note ខ្ញុំដែលសរសេរទេ shopping list ខ្ញុំដែលសរសេរព្រោះខ្ញុំមានដែល shop អីទេណា meeting notes មានសរសេរដែរណា class note មានសូម្បីខ្ញុំបរៀនហ្នឹងក៏ខ្ញុំមាន class note ដែរណា email to friend អត់ដែលទេ note on my diary ក៏មិនដែលដែរ note for myself ក៏មិនដែលដែរសរសេរអីផែនការប្រចាំថ្ងៃកំណត់ហេតុអីអត់ដែលសរសេរទេណាកើតអីកើតទៅមួយទៀត text message on my cell phone អូខេសរសេររាល់ថ្ងៃ instant message on my computer សរសេររាល់ថ្ងៃ letter អត់សរសេរទេ reports for work សរសេររាល់សប្តាហ៍ essay for college អត់បានសរសេរទេឥឡូវហ្នឹងបើពីមុនធ្លាប់ and other តែប៉ុណ្ណឹងចុះពួកយើងវិញសរសេរអ្វីខ្លះសូមដាក់ខ្លួនឯងទៅណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងគ្រាន់បញ្យល់ទេលំហាត់ហ្នឹងអត់មានឲ្យធ្វើទេនេះក៏ដូចគ្នាគ្រាន់តែបញ្យល់មិនមានឲ្យធ្វើទេណាread the description below ចូលអានការពិពណ៌នាខាងក្រោមនេះណា find one classmate who does each thing រកនរណាម្នាក់ដែលធ្វើសកម្មភាពមួយណា ask why and take note សួរគេថាហេតុអីហើយសូមកត់ត្រាទុកណា one find someone who one send letters by mail not using computer ផ្ញើសម្បត្តិតាមប្រៃសណីយ៍ដោយមិនប្រើកុំព្យូទ័រណា likes writing by hand ចូលចិត្តសរសេរអ្វីៗដោយដៃ write story poetry song ចូលចិត្តសរសេររឿងសរសេរកំណាព្យនិងសរសេរបទចម្រៀង has a blog បានសរសេរ blog សរសេរ blog គឺជាប្រភេទសរសេរអត្ថបទបង្ហោះតាមអ៊ីនធឺណិត Okay send more than 20 text messages every day Okay ផ្ញើសារលើសពី20ដងក្នុងមួយថ្ងៃរៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃ has nice handwriting មានអក្សរស្អាតណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំក៏បញ្យល់ដែរមានឲ្យធ្វើទេលំហាត់វិញហ្នឹងណាឥឡូវយើងចូលដល់ចម្រៀង My One True Love Okay before listen everyone do you know a friend of or a famous person who fell in love with someone from another country describe their story នេះក៏បញ្យល់ដែរมันមានឲ្យធ្វើទេណាតើអ្នកស្គាល់នរណាម្នាក់ដែលជាមិត្តដូចជាមនុស្សល្បីដែលស្រឡាញ់ដែលមានស្នេហាជាមួយនឹងជនណាម្នាក់នៅប្រទេសមួយផ្សេងទៀតចូលពិពណ៌នារឿងពួកគេអញ្ចឹងយើងមានមិត្តភ័ក្តិណាដែលមានមិត្តដែលមានសង្សារនៅក្រៅប្រទេសបើមានសូមពិពណ៌នាពីពួកគេទៅណា Okay look at 2 before listening Song often use the word that rhyme at the ends of the lines Say each pair of the word from the song aloud. Do the words rhyme? Click yes or no. Check yes or no. មានន័យថាគេចង់ប្រាប់យើងចម្រៀងតែតែមានពាក្យនៅខាងចុងសម្រាប់ជួនគេហៅចុងជួន rhyme ហ្នឹងណាជួនកោអត់ជួនទេគេស្តៀងក៏បានដែរណាតើពាក្យខាងក្រោមនេះ chuan rồi tê. Like one had and said, yes, ram, they ran. World and girl and world. Yes or no? Ram or not? Yes? No, not ram. Their care. Yes or no? Siêu mấy? Ram or not? Ồ, con dùm hơi. Cứ yes. Stars hours. Ram or not? Ram. Okay. Star hours. Good or school? Good or school? Yes or no? No. Thank you. ឥឡូវយើងស្ដាប់ចម្រៀងហ្នឹងហើយយកពាក្យyes no ពាក្យមកគូមកគូយកទៅបំពេញណាអូខេ
8. Exercises 3 and 4.
Because my one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. My one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. I was never any good at learning languages at school, but there are things that even I can understand. Like the beauty and the meaning and the wonder in her eyes when she looks at me and touches my hand. Because my one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. My one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. If I tell her how I'm feeling, I know she'll nod her head. My words may have no meaning, but she'll smile at what I've said. We'll sit there holding hands and looking at the stars. We speak in fluent silence that describes this love of ours. Because my one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. My one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. We communicate in kisses, a few words here and there. Some we understand, the rest we just don't care. Because my one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. My one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. If I tell her how I'm feeling, I know she'll nod her head. My words may have no meaning, but she'll smile at what I've said. Because my one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. My one true love is the love of a girl from the other side of the world. My one true love.
Okay, everyone. I'm sorry that the song not so good. So please now match the word like one from the other side of the world. Okay. My one true love is the love of a girl. There was never any good at learning language at school. Okay. And then 5. If I tell her how I am feeling. Although she nod her head. Okay. My words may have no meaning, but she smile at what I've said. We sit there holding hands and look at the stars. ចម្រៀងនេះបើមិនមើលការបកប្រែគួរឲ្យកំប្លែងណាគាត់អត់យល់គ្នាគាត់ម្នាក់គាត់ជនជាតិផ្សេងគ្នាដល់អញ្ចឹងនេះគាត់ថាបើសិនខ្ញុំប្រាប់នាងថាខ្ញុំមានអារម្មណ៍យ៉ាងម៉េចនាងនឹងងក់ក្បាលហ្មងប៉ុន្តែពាក្យរបស់ខ្ញុំដូចអត់មានន័យអីទេ but she smile at what I've said ប៉ុន្តែគាត់ញញឹមពេលខ្ញុំនិយាយអ្វីទៅ we sit there holding hands យើងអង្គុយទីនោះកាន់ដៃគ្នា and look at the star គឺមើលទៅផ្កាយនោះគាត់ដឹងនិយាយអីនិយាយគ្នាស្ដាប់បានណា we speak in fluent silence គាត់ថាយើងនិយាយស្ទាត់ណាស់ក្នុងភាពស្ងាត់ស្ងៀម describe this love of ours ព្រោះនេះអំពីស្នេហានៃពួកយើងគាត់មានតែពីរនាក់ហ្នឹងគាត់អត់ចេះភាសាមួយចេះអង់គ្លេសមួយអត់ចេះអញ្ចឹងណា Okay we communicate in cases a few words here and there អញ្ចឹងគាត់តាក់ទងគ្នាគាត់ថើបនឹងមិននិយាយគ្នាអត់បានបងណា so we understand the rest of we just don't care គាត់មិនដឹង care នេះមិនបើគាត់ស្ដាប់និយាយស្ដាប់គ្នាអត់បានណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងឆ្លើយសំណួរទៅដល់គ្នាឆ្លើយសំណួរមួយនេះមិនឆ្លើយសំណួរទេប្រយោគនេះមានខុសទាំងអស់ទាំងយកសំទោសប្រយោគទាំង4នេះខុសទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងសូមរកពាក្យណាដែលខុសនឹងគូសចេញហើយកែឲ្យត្រូវវិញហ្នឹងនេះគេថា Listen to the song again then correct the sentence below that they are true so that they are true អញ្ចឹងចំណុចខុសអ្នកនរគ្នាមានបានចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទេមានបានចាប់អារម្មណ៍អត់ខុសទៅណាហើយត្រូវគូសចោលទៅណាហើយត្រូវកែក្រោយណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអាចប្រាប់អ្នកនរគ្នាហ្មងទៅកុំឲ្យយូរ The single girlfriend lives in the same country អាហ្នឹងខុសណា The singer is good at learning languages គឺ no គាត់អត់ដែលគាត់អត់ល្អនេះកន្លែងនេះគាត់ថាគាត់មិនដែលល្អរឿងសិស្សសាលាទេណាអ្នកចម្រៀងហ្នឹងក៏អត់ប្រកែទេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកប្រកែរៀនមិនមែនខ្លាចជាអ្នកចម្រៀងទេអ្នកចម្រៀងគឺសិតតែអ្នករៀនមិនសូវប្រកែណា Number 3 the singer and his girlfriend have long conversation a bit don't have គាត់មិនដែលសន្ទនាគ្នាបានយូរទេណាគាត់មិនដែលនិយាយគ្នាបានយូរទេព្រោះគាត់អត់ចេះស្ដាប់គ្នាផងហើយចេះស្រឡាញ់គ្នាកើតណា The singer's girlfriend gets angry when she doesn't understand អត់ដែលខឹងទេណាគេអត់ដែលខឹងទេពេលនិយាយទៅអត់យល់គឺបានត្រឹមញញឹមនេះ if I tell her how I'm feeling I know that she's not her head my word has no meaning but she smile at what I've said ឃើញទេគាត់ស្ដាប់អត់បានគាត់ញញឹមមានស្អីស្នេហ៍គ្រាដំបងអញ្ចឹងហើយណាស្ដាប់បានញញឹមពេលយូរទៅស្ដាប់បានមិនវិញនិយាយស្ដាប់បានថ្លង់ឯងនិយាយស្ដាប់បានអញ្ចឹងមកនិយាយស្ដាប់បានញញឹមដល់ពេលការមើលគ្នាបាន 4-5 ខែទៅនិយាយស្ដាប់មិនបានថ្លង់ឯងអូខេជឿតែអញ្ចឹងឯង
បាទ
Lady ជឿតែអញ្ចឹងឯងអូខេអត់ជឿណាអូខេគឺការគេអត់អញ្ចឹងទេណាអូខេ The singer never learns any languages អាហ្នឹងត្រូវណាភាសាដែលត្រូវហើយ the singer and his girlfriend has long conversation មិនដែលទេណា has short conversation មានការនិយាយបន្តិចបន្តួចទេណា The singer girlfriend gets angry when មិន get angry ទេត្រឹមតែ smile ញញឹមត្រឹមតែញញឹមណាឥឡូវយើងមើលពាក្យ ដែលគេគូបន្ទាត់ពីក្រោមមានពាក្យ true មានពាក្យ even មានពាក្យ wonder មានពាក្យ not មានពាក្យ may និង holding hands ឥឡូវគេឲ្យយកពាក្យអាគូបន្ទាត់ពីក្រោមមកដាក់ឲ្យត្រូវតាមន័យវា number 1 example real ស្មើនឹង true. How about number 2 might or possibly? Okay, might or possibly using may. Oh, feeling of surprise or admiration, wonder. Okay, and with hand together. Nên là đằng with hand together. Sure này đằng sai kì. Cứ holding hand. Holding hand thật đấy. Move, you had to agree. Cứ not. Everybody including me, even. Okay, now we have pronunciation, everyone. Pronunciation. ការបញ្ចេញសំឡេងក្នុងភាសាអង់គ្លេសមានការបញ្ចេញសំឡេងទៅតាមព្យាង្គទៅតាម syllables syllable stress មានន័យថាព្យាង្គដែលមានសំឡេងខ្ពស់អញ្ចឹងពាក្យចាប់ពី2 3សំឡេងឡើងទៅគឺមានព្យាង្គខ្ពស់ព្យាង្គទាបព្យាង្គខ្ពស់គេហៅ stress syllable ព្យាង្គទាបគេហៅថា normal syllable អូខេឥឡូវគេឲ្យយើង underline stress syllable Okay, like Mexico, Mexican, Vietnam, Vietnamese. អញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យយើងមើលតើយើងគូសមួយណាឲ្យបានត្រូវនៅក្នុង stress របស់វាគូសមួយណាសម្រាប់សំឡេងខ្ពស់អញ្ចឹងចង់ដឹងគូសមួយណាសូមអ្នកនរស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំចាក់ស្ដាប់ណាតើអ្នកនរចាំសាកគូសមើលមួយណាជាសំឡេងខ្ពស់មួយណាជាសំឡេងទាបណា
Page 9. Pronunciation. 1,
Mexico, Mexican.
2,
Vietnam, Vietnamese.
3,
Sweden, Swedish.
4,
China, Chinese.
5,
Japan, Japanese.
6, Brazil, Brazilian.
7,
Norway, Norwegian.
8,
Canadian.
9,
Korea, Korean.
10,
Peru, Peruvian.
Okay អញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរចាំមើលនេះគឺខ្ញុំសុំគូបន្ទាត់ឲ្យកន្លែងដែលគេ stress ណាធ្វើ stress ធ្វើសំឡេងខ្ពស់ណាចំកណ្ដាលឆែកសំឡេងខ្ពស់ណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្វីខ្ញុំគូបន្ទាត់ពីក្រោមគឺកន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺអាននៅខ្ពស់ណា ឥឡូវខ្ញុំអានឲ្យស្ដាប់ពេញម្ដងមិនស្ដាប់គេអានឥឡូវខ្ញុំអានម្ដង Mexico, Mexican, Vietnam, Vietnamese, Sweden, Swedish, China, Chinese, Japan, Japanese, Brazil, Brazilian, Norway, Norwegian, Canada, Canadian, Korea, Korean, Peru, Peruvian. Okay. Okay, everyone, look at conversation. In this conversation, just talking about asking for clarification. Asking for clarification, everyone. យើងការសួរដើម្បីបញ្ជាក់ឲ្យច្បាស់បើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ដាប់អ្វីមិនច្បាស់គេនិយាយសូមប្រើ expression ទាំងអស់នេះនេះមួយណាក៏បានគ្រាន់ថា expression ខ្លះប្រើលក្ខណៈផ្ទាល់អ្នកខ្លះប្រើលក្ខណៈមិនផ្ទាល់ណាមិនផ្ទាល់មានតែមួយនេះទេលក្ខណៈ indirect នេះយើងអាចសួរអ្នកដទៃបានណាអញ្ចឹងពាក្យទាំងអស់នេះមាននៅក្នុងការបកប្រែរបស់ខ្ញុំទាំងអស់ណាមានការបកប្រែខ្ញុំទាំងអស់នេះអញ្ចឹងមើលក្នុងនេះមើលដឹងហើយការបកប្រែយ៉ាងម៉េចណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងមើល exercise 1 The students in the following conversations are asking the teacher to clarify something. Complete the conversation with expression from the box. ក៏យើង complete conversation នេះជាមួយនឹង expression in the box ហ្នឹងឯងណា Then listen and check បន្ទាប់មកយើងស្ដាប់ហើយយើងពិនិត្យមើលណាអាចប្រើលើសពីមួយបាននេះ more than one answer is possible អូខេនេះគេឲ្យយើងសិក្សាអំពី conversation strategy ask person to repeat if you don't understand what someone says it's best to ask the person to repeat it otherwise you can become more and more confused នេះថាពេលយើងស្ដាប់គេមិនបានរឿងអីមួយសូមអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបញ្ជាក់ណាបញ្ជាក់ពីអ្នកដែលនិយាយជាមួយនឹងឲ្យគេបញ្ជាក់ឡើងវិញបើមិនអញ្ចឹងយើងនៅច្រឡំអញ្ចឹងណាចង់និយាយអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាំស្ដាប់ហើយចាំបំពេញតាមអ្វីដែលយើងស្ដាប់ឮណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចាក់ស្ដាប់នៅពេលនេះហើយចាំស្ដាប់មើលឮអ្វីបំពេញហ្នឹងមកណា
Page 10, Exercise 1. Conversation 1.
Excuse me, I don't understand what slang means.
Slang words are informal words.
I still don't understand. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's see. In the US, you can say bucks or greenbacks when you are referring to dollars.
Okay, I get it. Thanks.
Conversation 2. Excuse me, what are we supposed to do?
Read the text on page 17 and answer the questions with a partner.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Sure. First, open your book to page 17, then answer the questions with a partner.
10. Exercise 1. Conversation 1.
Excuse me, I don't understand what slang means.
Slang words are informal words.
I still don't understand. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's see. In the US, you can say bucks or greenbacks when you are referring to dollars.
Okay, I get it. Thanks.
Conversation 2. Excuse me, what are we supposed to do?
Read the text on page 17 and answer the questions with a partner.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Sure. First, open your book to page 17, then answer the questions with a partner.
Okay, so please show the answer to me. Number 2.
Number 2, can you give me an example?
Good. Can you give me an example? Yes, you're right. Good. 3. Excuse me.
What are we supposed to do?
Okay, good. What are we supposed to do? 4.
Could you mind repeating that?
Okay, good. Would you mind repeating that? Would you mind repeating that? អូខេអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដឹងទេនេះជាគំរូសន្ទនាទេអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចសន្ទនាដោយប្រើពាក្យពេចន៍ខ្លួនឯងផ្សេងៗទៀតបានអញ្ចឹងគេនេះគ្រាន់តែឲ្យគំរូណាពេលយើងគំរូរបស់គេនិយាយបែបហ្នឹងគេចង់ឲ្យយើងចេះពាក្យទាំងអស់នេះនិយាយទៅតាំងពីឆមាសទី1ឆមាសទី2ឆមាសទី1 10មេរៀនឆមាសទី2 10មេរៀនបើសិនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នារៀនបានសន្ទនាទាំង10នោះយកជាគំរូហើយប្រើមកដល់ពេលយើងរៀនចប់ឆ្នាំទី2ឆ្នាំទី1ហ្នឹងទៅសង្ឃថានិយាយភាសាប្រើភាសាបានណាឲ្យតែយើងចាប់អារម្មណ៍រៀនឲ្យបានចេះមកកន្លងមកណាការឆមាសទី1រៀនមួយខ្ញុំដែរតើពួកយើងអត់ទេ
បានរៀនមួយឈើពីគេបាវឌ្ឍនៈពីសំខាន់ហី
អត់មានគ្រូវឌ្ឍនៈទេនៅមហាវិទ្យាល័យនេះ
គ្រូសុខខំ
មែនគ្រូសុខខំ
រៀនជាមួយគាត់ឆមាសទី2ហើយរៀនមុនដំបូងរៀនមួយឈើវឌ្ឍនៈហើយតមកបានឈើសុខុមទី2ហើយបានជួបឈើទី3
ការរៀននៅឆមាសទី1រៀនបានប៉ុន្មានមេរៀន
8មេរៀន
8អូខេចំពោះរៀនមកខ្ញុំគឺទាំងអស់10មេរៀនណាមិនមែន8ទេណាប៉ុន្តែរៀនមកខ្ញុំសូមអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាជួយសហការផងណាសហការយ៉ាងម៉េចពេលខ្ញុំតម្លាក់វីដេអូឲ្យមើលសូមមើលមុនទៅហើយណាបើមិនចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាជួបខ្ញុំយូរអត់ងាយចប់ទេជំនុំចាប់ឃើញថ្ងៃនេះតាំងពីម៉ោង8កន្លះដល់ម៉ោង10កន្លះ2ម៉ោងណាអញ្ចឹងមកពីយើងអត់បានមើលជាមុនអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំត្រូវបរៀនឡើងវិញគឺយូរអញ្ចឹងហើយណាយូរអញ្ចឹងអត់ថាអីណា
អត់អីចា
បាទសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយ3ម៉ោងពេញហើយសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយគឺ2មេរៀនណាសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយមិនមែន1មេរៀនអញ្ចឹងទេណាសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយគឺ2មេរៀនមេរៀនទី2និងមេរៀនទី3ឥឡូវយើងចប់មេរៀននេះហើយអញ្ចឹងចប់ពេលហ្នឹងទៅខ្ញុំបើកប្រឡងមេរៀនទី1ហើយក៏ដាក់មេរៀនទី2ទី3ឲ្យរៀនណាឲ្យរៀននៅតាមវីដេអូឃ្លីបហ្នឹងឲ្យអស់ទៅឲ្យស្រួលបួលទៅយើងអាចចូលទៅសិក្សាវាលឿនណាវាគ្រាន់តែយើងទៀងទាត់ចម្លើយបញ្យល់ថែមតិចតួចស្ដាប់ថែមតិចតួចចប់តែបើយើងអត់រៀនសោះអត់បានរៀនតាមវីដេអូឃ្លីបសោះគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាពេលជួបខ្ញុំគឺត្រូវរៀនយូរអញ្ចឹងហើយណាអញ្ចឹងបើចង់ថាឲ្យរៀងឆាប់តិចសូមអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នារៀនឲ្យហើយណារៀនឲ្យហើយព្រោះគ្រូធម្មតាទេបើរៀនហើយគ្រូផ្ទៀងផ្ទាត់វាលឿនទេតែបើគ្រូមើលទៅយើងរៀនអត់តាន់ហើយនិយាយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំមិនមែនបន្ទោសអ្នកនរគ្នាមិនមែនបន្ទោសទេណាគ្រាន់តែប្រាប់ឲ្យដឹងព្រោះពួកយើងអត់បានរៀនមកខ្ញុំនៅឆមាសទី1អញ្ចឹងអត់ដឹងក្បួនខ្ញុំណាបើអ្នកដែលរៀនមកខ្ញុំឆមាសទី1ហើយគាត់ដឹងណាគាត់ដឹងដូច្នេះគាត់បានមើលបានអីដែរណាសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយយើងមិនចូល8កន្លះឬក៏9នេះទេគឺចូល7កន្លះណាសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយគឺចូល7កន្លះម៉ោង9សម្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់នេះអាចសម្រាប់15ទៅ20នាទីហើយតរហូតដល់ម៉ោង10កន្លះបានចប់ព្រោះយើងសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយគឺយើងត្រូវធ្វើ conference ចំនួន2មេរៀនមិនមែន1មេរៀនអញ្ចឹងទេអញ្ចឹងចំណាយពេលយូរបន្តិចហើយណាអញ្ចឹងសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយគឺរៀនមកព្រឹកពេញមិនអាចរៀនតែ1ម៉ោងចប់អីទេទៅមិនរួចទេព្រោះមេរៀន2មេរៀនណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងនេះកុំអត់ថាអីណារៀនយូរពេករៀន13ម៉ោងមកព្រឹង
អត់អីលោកគ្រូ
បាទបើអ្នកធ្លាប់រៀនមួយខ្ញុំហើយគាត់អត់ថាអីព្រោះគាត់ដឹងហើយគាត់ដឹងថាខ្ញុំទៅផ្លូវហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែពួកយើងធ្លាប់រៀនមួយគ្រូអាចគ្រូពីមុនគាត់ឆាប់ចប់អីជាងខ្ញុំអីមិនដឹងទេណាខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងដែរគាត់រៀនយូរដែរទេឬក៏ឆាប់ចប់ទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងអញ្ចឹងគ្រូមួយមានវិធីសាស្ត្របង្រៀនខុសៗគ្នាណាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអត់អាចដូចគ្នាទេណាអូខេឥឡូវយើងមើល homework នេះជា homework របស់យើងគឺមានពាក្យមានជាលក្ខណៈ unit review ខ្ញុំអត់មានឲ្យ homework copy សៀវភៅ grammar ណាមកឲ្យយើងដាក់ឲ្យយើងធ្វើទេអត់ទេគឺឲ្យធ្វើ homework ក្នុងសៀវភៅនេះ unit review នេះតែ13លំហាត់ទេសរុបទៅណាតែ13លំហាត់ទេអញ្ចឹងធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំឲ្យខ្ញុំថ្ងៃណាក៏បាន ឲ្យជាលក្ខណៈ personal ណា personal មិនមែនឲ្យជាក្រុមឲ្យជាអីទេអត់យកជាក្រុមទេគឺផ្ញើមកខ្ញុំម្នាក់ឯងមកណា personal ហើយឲ្យបានមុនជួបគ្នាសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយណាឲ្យបានមុនជួបគ្នាសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយថ្ងៃណាក៏បានណាហើយបន្ទាប់ពីចប់ពេលនេះទៅគឺត្រូវមានការប្រឡងមេរៀនទី1និងមានវីដេអូឃ្លីបរៀនពីមេរៀនទី2និងទី3អូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមានសំណួរចម្ងល់អីសួរខ្ញុំបន្ថែមទេពាក់ព័ន្ធការសិក្សាពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងអ្វីផ្សេង
អត់មានទេលោកគ្រូ
បាទអញ្ចឹងអត់មានខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ជាក់មួយទៀតអ្នកទាំងគ្នាកុំអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមាន group Telegram អញ្ចឹងមែនអត់ group Telegram រៀនមួយខ្ញុំណាអញ្ចឹង group Telegram នោះមិនមែនប្រើសម្រាប់តែរដ្ឋបាលសិក្សាណាគឺប្រើសម្រាប់រៀនផងដែរជាទូទៅក្រុម Telegram គឺប្រើសម្រាប់រៀនអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាពេលមើលវីដេអូឃ្លីបឧទាហរណ៍ថាមើលវីដេអូឃ្លីបមេរៀនទី2ទី3ដែលខ្ញុំតិចខ្ញុំដាក់ឲ្យហើយមិនយល់កន្លែងណាបងអូនអាចសួរខ្ញុំជាលក្ខណៈ personal ក៏បានក្នុងក្រុមក៏បានណាបើសួរនៅក្រុមល្អព្រោះក្នុងក្រុមខ្ញុំមើលច្រើនជាង personal ណាអញ្ចឹងសួរក្នុងក្រុមទៅអញ្ចឹងប្រើ group Telegram របស់យើងសម្រាប់ការរៀនណាសូមបញ្ជាក់ណាការរៀនមិនមែនមានន័យថាជួបខ្ញុំតែម្ដងក្នុងមួយអាទិត្យអញ្ចឹងទេមែនទេគឺជួបខ្ញុំបានជារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃគ្រាន់ថាជួបផ្ទាល់គឺជួបម្ដងក្នុងមួយអាទិត្យតែជួបដោយប្រយោលជារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃគឺជួបក្នុងក្រុម Telegram នឹងឯងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមានសំណួរចម្លើយមានចម្ងល់អីយើងទម្លាក់សម្លេងទម្លាក់ការសួរជាអក្សរក៏បានក្នុងហ្នឹងទៅពេលខ្ញុំមើលឃើញខ្ញុំឆ្លើយវិញភ្លាមអញ្ចឹងណាវាមិនឆ្លើយតន់ចិត្តយើងក៏ពិតមែនតែមួយរយៈ1ម៉ោង2ម៉ោងក្រោយឬក៏កន្លះម៉ោងក្រោយឬក៏ពេលគ្រូអនឡាញភ្លាមយើងអាចមើលឃើញខ្ញុំឃើញភ្លាមខ្ញុំនឹងឆ្លើយភ្លាមអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចប្រើ group Telegram សម្រាប់សិក្សាសូមប្រើសម្រាប់សិក្សាផងដែរមិនសម្រាប់តែរដ្ឋបាលសិក្សាណាមិនថាអូលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំចូលប្លុកកើតអីអត់ឃើញឈ្មោះអត់ឃើញអីអានឹងត្រូវហើយប្រើត្រូវហើយ group រដ្ឋបាលនឹង group Telegram នឹងប៉ុន្តែសូម extend វាពង្រីកការប្រើប្រាស់ group នឹងទៅជាការសិក្សាណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ព្រឹកនេះសូមអរគុណច្រើនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលបានចូលសិក្សា